The Pelicans know their fans will be fired up for tonight's action. And as they came into the building, the players were plenty fired up themselves. We hope you're wearing the green today on this special presentation of the NBA on St. Patrick's Day. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. And here's what the Rockets' schedule looks like. On Friday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Miami Heat. And then on Sunday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the San Antonio Spurs.
And you know, for that matchup with Charlotte, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Here's the starting group for Houston. They've got O'Neal. Wembanyama's out there with Allen. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Marbury in at the 2 guard. And for the Pelicans, we've got Lou Dort. Kyrie Irving is out there with Garland. Then it's Smith. And it's Simpson in at the pivot spot. And in the middle. Hey, Clark, how difficult is it to maintain your energy when we're this deep into the regular season?
You know, it's not easy. I think it's really tough and challenging. This is where it becomes much more mental than physical. The mind... set has to be right in order to work through those dog days of the season.
Here's Marbury. Coming off a solid outing against Denver. Basket counts.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Here's Garland. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Kicks it out to Allen. Pass to Marbury. Houston moving it around. Here's O'Neal. Sampson pulls it in. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Pelicans. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
And they dropped the season series to these guys a year ago. Not their proudest moment.
The team that, on paper, they expect to beat, great teams take care of business against the bottom feeder. We'll see if they can handle that end of the bargain here tonight.
And here's Maxey after Darius Garland getting his shot to go from deep. Allen for 3. Rebound by Smith. Kicks it to Garland. Pass to Irving. Smith sets the pick for Irving. Offline with his 3. Rockets have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far.
In terms of finishing ability, it's hard to think of someone who tops Kyrie Irving.
Greg, the list is short, particularly when you talk about guys of his size, okay? His bag of tricks is limitless when you talk about finishing in close quarters against bigger guys. There are few that are in his class in that regard.
It's rebounded by Houston. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Well, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
How's that for a show? Dort looking like he wants to be in the dunk contest with slams like that.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
top 10 in team scoring. Really good offensive execution. This is a tricky team to defend.
And they show a lot of discipline on the court. As their turnover ranking shows, they're not about to give away possessions. They don't get loose with the ball. Pelicans leading by 3. Outside Irving. Smith sets the pick for Irving. There's the 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Marbury. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And he's just so crafty with the movement. Marbury completely throws the defender off.
Smith with a screen on Maxey. Here's Garland. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Perfect setup for O'Neal on the alley-oop, giving the young player room to do his thing.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And here's Smith. No scoring in this one. Passes it to Sampson. Inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
It's not just the fact that Sampson is 7'4", but Sticks is hard to guard because he moves well and has great skill.
Pelicans shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
And the first one drops.
Ralph Sampson is a big guy that you can build your team around, clearly. I mean, this guy makes a difference on both ends of the court.
New Orleans making a switch here. Hollins checked in. And so he hits both. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Rockets. They trail by 1. Here's O'Neal. And finished off by O'Neal.
A guy with Marbury's vision is not going to miss that one, sending it right over the top to the shooter.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
Kicks it out to Garland. Five to shoot from downtown.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And the Pelicans miss again. The pass to Wembanyama. It's taken away by Smith. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Not an easy shot for a young player, but Smith Jr. really smooth that time.
Wembanyama against Smith. He takes it in. Launches from deep. Maxey, no good.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And here's a look at some numbers for him.
And he's lost some of his feel for the three-point shot. Tough month for him from long range compared to earlier in the season, and now he might be starting to press, which can lead to even more problems.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Stojakovic is checked in. Bowl, he's checked in for the Rockets. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No hesitation, no fear in Allen. I mean, he'll go right at those big fellas.
The Rockets shooting their first free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Houston making a switch here. Joe's checked in. And Allen drops them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Tipped away. Puts it up from 12. The Rockets again can't hit. The Pelicans trail. Smith the pass to Garland. Smith sets the pick for Garland. Driving to the basket. Yep, that one goes in there. Garland's got his second bucket of the night.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Barber. A special move before the shot. Barber's got 6 points. New Orleans gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Smith outside, down low. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
A nice shot by Irving.
The fire that Irving plays with, I mean, you can feel it. When you make a three on him, it's payback time. He's coming at you.
Wembanyama, right side. Over to the left wing. Here's Marber. He has 6. Shot clock at 5. Wembanyama, no good.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Wembanyama outside. Fires the 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Pelicans on top. They lead by a bucket. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And it's good to have you back with us as we celebrate St. Patrick's Day with more NBA action on 2K Sports. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
So on the floor for Houston, we've got Alec Burks. Allen out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Bull. And it's Joe in at the 1. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pelicans have a lot of weapons offensively, but There seem to be enough touches to go around. Coach Willie Green said there's a trust factor. All those guys, they go out and trust each other. It might be one guy's night in this game, and it might be someone else in the next game. They always just want to make the right play. Kevin?
Yep. Thanks, D.A. Good stuff. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And Clark, we see so much more dribble handoff action these days. It's part of almost every offense.
Yeah, you know, it gets a little redundant, but it's effective, Kevin. And you know, the league is a copycat league. If it's working, you continue to do it yourself. Teams realized how useful it can be creating the matchups they want. That's a big driver of it, and players are good at running it. And quite, you know, for fans, it tends to be pretty entertaining because you typically are playing through your best player.
Dort, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Pelicans leading by 4. Jones in the post, and Ball sends it back. Allen for 3. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That one on Dort. He's off on the first.
The jumper of Ray Allen is obviously just unreal, but that comes with practice and repetition. Ray puts up thousands of shots every day, perfecting his craft.
And he nails the third. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. It's Dort on the wing. A three-pointer, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Bogdanovich looking around. Jones against Burks. Houston needs to get a shot off. Here's Bogdanovich. And that one goes long.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And stolen by Bull. To the middle. Here's Allen. And the layup's good off the glass. Allen's got it all tied up now for Houston.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich. The shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Sampson. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's Joe. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Houston moving it around. Here's Burks. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Dort kicks to Jones. Pass to Stojakovic. Pass to Sampson. 6 on the shot clock. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field. The Rockets have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Burks, the pass to Joe. Back to Burks. Got a piece of it.
And Sampson literally takes away a part of the floor when he's out there. Don't even try to get shots off in his area, or that's what's going to happen. Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Now a timeout called by Houston. So for the Pelicans, Irving's checked in for Stojakovic, and it's Garland in for Trey Jones. Houston trails by 4. Maxey looking it over. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. The pass to O'Neal. Dort against LeVert. And the basket is good.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
The Rockets shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. O'Neal, a screen on Irving. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Understanding the offense. O'Neal showing you his basketball IQ early in his career. That's promising for the future, too.
New Orleans leading by 4. Irving for 3. Rockets with the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Irving's got the lead up to 6 now for New Orleans. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for New Orleans.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Well, you look at Shaquille O'Neal's physical stature and presence. He is an absolute beast.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the Pelicans making a change here. Stojakovic is checked in. The free throw off from O'Neal.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
That's to Marbury. Now, here's Maxey, guarded by Garland. Maxey, no good.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
And Clark, here we are watching Kyrie Irving. When he's on, it is amazing to watch.
Remarkably smooth as an athlete, Kevin, and otherworldly when you look at his skills as a basketball player, particularly ball handling and shot making. Talking pure basketball, he's one of the most entertaining players of the last 30 years for sure.
Here's Marbury. The Pelicans make their last shot. LeVert from outside. And Irving pulls it down.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him. And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
43 seconds left in the first half of basketball. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Three-pointer, LeVert. The Rockets with another miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Here's Irving. He had 25 points last game.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Sinks the triple. Garland's got the lead back up to 10 now for New Orleans.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Great read from York there. An intelligent player who hustles on defense and distracts shooters.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
So I come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Hey, everybody. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
For the Pelicans, they played okay, but unfortunately, that's not getting you into the playoffs. They were hoping to take the next step this year. That led to a lot of frustration for everybody. Their fans are hangry. They wanted to eat.
And back to the matchup at hand. Everything has been going smoothly for the Pelicans.
They've come away with easy buckets in transition, really pushing the tempo every chance they get, keeping the D on its heels.
An aggressive approach that's been working all night.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Pelicans leading by 10. Lou Dort out there with Smith. Then it's Darius Garland. Then there's Irving. And it's Sampson in at the 5. That's the Pelicans 5. Now, here is Irving. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Here's Marbury. He's covered by Irving. Garland against Maxey. Right side O'Neal. Outside for Wembanyama. Shot clock at 3. Allen's shot is off. Pelicans shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all.
A nice pass there. Garland with the great vision.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Wembanyama down low. Defended by Dort. Here's Marbury. And the 3-ball is good. Marbury's got 12 in the game.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Dort finds Garland. Here's Sampson. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Check out Sampson slamming it down. So it doesn't take much for him to reach up there. At 7'4", he can almost dunk flat-footed.
Smith against Wembanyama. Pass to Maxey. From deep. Sampson pulls it in. Sampson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. New Orleans moving the ball around. Smith against Maxey. And that one drops. Smith's got the lead up to 13 now for the Pelicans.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Shat dishing to Allen. Passes it to Marbury. Now Shat. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
He's still young, big personality for a big man. O'Neal, a bunch of fun to watch go to work inside.
And here's Garland for 3. Houston trails by 11. Here's Maxey. And the shot goes down. Maxey's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Now, here is Irving. Not a lot of room. Shoots from 12. Here's Sampson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Shaq.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
First free throw is good. That one misses. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Houston. It's a 10-point game. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Now here's Allen.
Timeout.
6 points for him. Timeout called the Rockets.
Chance here to look at the numbers for Maxey. Averaging 15 points a game, 8 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night. Sampson's teammates love taking advantage of his size and length. They know he's going to finish those lobs if they get it anywhere near the rack.
Now, here's Maxey. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Allen against Dort. Allen's shot is off.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And there's the pass to Garland. Nifty move. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
Kyrie looking to get others involved. Nice awareness there.
Now Maxey. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident. That he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Hollins checked in.
You know, one of the things you really appreciate about Maxey is how freely he plays. He just throws himself in there, fearless about looking for ways to get involved in the play and then make an impact.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, one of the toughest things NBA referees are asked to judge are carrying violations, where the ball comes to rest at mid-dribble. Now, Warriors coach Steve Kerr says they've been doing it ever since Allen Iverson convinced the referees that it wasn't a carry. It is a carry, but the whole league's been doing it. Kevin?
Yeah, you're right. We've seen it. David, thanks. Maxey against Garland. Outside, Maxey. Burks in the corner. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Count it. Bogdanovich has got 4 points this quarter.
Excellent fundamentals by Bogdanovich. I mean, he really excels at keeping his balance even when the defense tries to get physical with him. You know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Maxey against Garland. Bol, a screen on Garland. Maxey passes to Bol. It's not going to go for him.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Now here's Allen. He has 6. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Off target from outside.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt. My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Timeout called, the Rockets. New Orleans making some changes here. Kid Gilchrist comes in for Smith, and it's Peja Stojakovic in for Irving. 35 seconds left in the third. Stojakovic against Burks. Bol, a screen on Stojakovic. Out to the right wing. Here's Joe, guarded by Garland. And the Pelicans making a change here.
Second team foul. Now into the lineup for your Pelicans.
16 seconds left to play in the third. LeVert the pass to Joe. Shot clock at 6. Back to LeVert. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And so it's New Orleans with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points, and their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Back to the action in just a minute. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Taking a look at the Rockets, you've got Bojan Bogdanovich. He's out there with Karis LeVert. Alec Burks is out there with Bol. And it's Joe in at the point guard position. Clock at 6. There's the triple. Sampson pulls it in. Sampson's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Garland against Burks. And Bol pulls it down. Houston trails by 16. Here's LeVert. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Boy, Karis LeVert reads defenders very well. This guy is an instinctive offensive player.
First free throw is good. Jones checked in for Garland. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. New Orleans leading by 15. Dort kicks to Jones. Pass to Holland. Over in the corner, Sampson.
Away team.
Stojakovic is checked in for New Orleans.
Personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for your Pelicans.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Pass to Irving. 6 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And he makes that one.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Here's Joe, defended by Jones. Joe passes to Bull. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Passes to Holland. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Irving, and he drops in the layup off the glass. 12 points for Kyrie Irving.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
It's LeVert on the wing. It goes out of bounds. That one off LeVert. And the Pelicans making a change here. Smith is checked in. The Rockets also changing it up. O'Neal's checked in for Bull. Victor Wembanyama comes in for Bogdanovich. And Allen subbed in for Karis LeVert. Now here's Jones. Outside, Dort. There's the double team with Allen. Back to Dort. And that one is stuffed right through.
Lift off, Mr. Dort. A one-way ticket to the rim.
Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Here's Joe. Now the pass to Wembanyama. Takes it inside, and it goes down 2 points.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Jones looking for an opening. With the floater, it's blocked by Shaq.
How about the powerful denial that time from O'Neal? Get it out of here.
And the basket by Jones. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Wembanyama, a screen. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. So for the Pelicans, Sampson's checked in, and it's Garland in for Jones. Maxey's checked in for the Rockets. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Guys, here's what Willie Green was doing in reviewing the plan with his team. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. Timeout called, the Rockets. And now we present our New Balance player of the game.
A no-brainer choice here. I mean, given how incredible he's played, just decimated the defense and did whatever he wanted to. No doubt in anybody's mind that this award was going to him.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. O'Neal sets the screen for Maxey. Over in the corner, Allen traps in the tray.
This is Allen's shot for sure, and you got to love the quick release and the textbook efficiency of his form.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Here's Marber. Outside, Maxey. Up and in on the layup.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here is Irving. Allen with the rebound.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Guys, it's been their weakness to this point in the game, but they're still alive.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Here's Irving, and it's sent back by O'Neal.
Nice timing on that rejection from Shaq, demonstrating why you got to take him seriously as a defensive player when he's lurking near the bucket inside.
Allen, a screen on Garland. Outside for Wembanyama. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Wembanyama has got 11 points here in just the second half. Pelicans leading by 11. Smith sets the pick for Garland. Here's Sampson, defended by Shaq. Smith sets the pick for Garland. Clock at 4. And there it is for him. And the Pelicans lead by 13.
And how about the soft touch by Garland with the nice floater up over the top of the defense.
Here's Wembanyama. Sweet move. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Sampson's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the game.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Irving from long range. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for New Orleans.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag. Now, Garland following Ray Allen's three-point attempt. Garland with the bucket.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Dort passes to Smith. Clark, one benefit that Jabari Smith has had in his career is the wisdom from his dad. He has learned a lot.
No wisdom like a father's wisdom, particularly when a dad has traveled the road that his son is traveling in the NBA. I'm sure his dad learned a ton in his experience that he has passed on to Jabari Smith Jr. in a way that's benefited the younger Smith.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Hollins checked in, and Stojakovic is subbed in for George. Both good from the line that time.
I think he's the prototypical 4 in the modern game. Jabari Smith has an excellent three-point stroke, and he can defend multiple positions.
To halt the run, here's LeVert. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
That free throw, no good.
And LeVert, the Ohio native, has a ton of potential, folks. A tall, lanky shooting guard with really good playmaking ability.
Kid Gilchrist, he's checked in for the Pelicans.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
LeVert from outside. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Outside, Jones. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
It's time now to go courtside as we send. All right, David, thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.